Well, the FSU College of Music performs more than 500 concerts and recitals each year. Well, next up, a free show for all of us from the Florida State University Symphony Orchestra. Joining us now with a sneak peek is Alexander Jimenez. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you,
Glad to
Kelly.
have you back here talking about
Thanks.
a really wonderful opportunity for music lovers, for people maybe who just want to get their first taste of a live symphony orchestra. What can we expect this weekend?
Well, you know, so often there can be a little bit of a sense that, you know, I don't know if I can, this big concert, big orchestra, you know, formal space. This is a smaller version of the University Symphony. So this is our top players within the University Symphony playing in a chamber orchestra. It's a little bit smaller in Opperman Music Hall, which is a little bit smaller. So people are close to the stage. They can really feel the action. And it's going to be a great concert with music by, well, biggest name on the concert is Beethoven. Everybody knows Beethoven. Everyone knows this symphony, right? That one's on the program. That's in fact the most popular classical piece in the repertoire.
This is something, you know, you don't have to be nervous going to it or feel intimidated like, oh, I don't really know some of these names. It's kind of for everyone. It
sure is, you know, and I'm really big on promoting that very idea that the symphony orchestra is not some kind of, or classical music, it's not some sort of elite form of entertainment. It's really for everyone. You know, with any kind of entertainment, we'll like some things, we won't like some things. And the thing about symphony music is that there's something for everybody. You
mentioned something to me during the break that there's going to be a little bit of a saxophone, which sometimes you don't think of when you think of a big orchestra or classical music. So what can we look forward to with that performance?
Well, the saxophone, which you normally would associate with jazz, was actually invented by a guy named Adolph Sax with the idea of perhaps adding the saxophone to the orchestra. Didn't take off quite as much as he expected, but this is a concerto, which solo for saxophone and orchestra by a Swedish composer named Erik Lars Larsson, and it's featuring Thomas Giles, who is the winner of our doctoral concerto competition. He's making quite a career all over the country right now, as a matter of fact. And it's not a very long concerto, but it's really interesting, and he plays like there's no tomorrow.
And so impressive just to sit back and watch the talent of these students. The FSU Symphony Orchestra, well regarded all around the country, the world really. And so we're talking about the best of the best going to be performing this show.
Well, we're very proud of our group, and we're very, you know, the college is one of the top 5 programs in the country, and the symphony has recorded on major labels and so on. And so, I mean, it is a renowned group, and so it'll be worth coming to.
I have to imagine too, if you can get the entire family out there, there may be kids, maybe they're just starting to pick up an instrument for the first time, or maybe they're saying, hey, I want to be that person. And it could really spark something in them. And who knows what it could become then.
You know, that's a great point. I've been around long enough to have actually seen that happen. You know, seeing kids that come, they showed up for the first time, maybe go backstage, meet some of the players, which of course they're accessible, and then be really inspired by it and go on and you know, play trombone or play violin and make a living or even just an avocation out of it. So it's been really inspiring.
And hey, maybe in a couple of years you'll be teaching them at FSU, right?
Well, that's happened too.
Why not? Hey, now if we want to head out there on Saturday evening, what do we need to know?
Well, it's at Opperman Music Hall. It starts at 8 p.m. It's free and open to the public, which is really great. And so we hope you'll come out.
This is going to be a wonderful opportunity to get the family together, really just sit back and enjoy some very talented musicians putting on a free orchestra concert for us. All the details there on your screen this Saturday starting at 8. Again, absolutely free. A phone number and a website there on your screen for all the details. And of course, it'll be on our website, WTXL.TV. Alexander, thank you so much for being here again. We certainly appreciate it.
Kelly.
Don't go away. We've got your final forecast when we come back.